What's up, y'all? Welcome to my first video for my 30-day makeup challenge. I will post the link to the picture of the challenge that I'm doing in the description box if you want to see like the videos that are to come. But every day I will post a video of the link that I'm doing for the challenge. So yeah, and today is natural makeup. So this one is going to be super natural. I'm just doing my brows, which my brows are like, it's super hard for me to go natural on my brows. But this is like the makeup that I want to be like wearing this summer, like a super duper no makeup routine. So yeah, so after I fill them in, I just go ahead and just carve them out with a concealer that is like super duper close to my skin tone. It's pretty much my skin tone, so it's gonna look super natural. And I only clean up the bottom, not the top, because I don't want it to look too harsh. Alright, so after that, prime your face and then moving on to foundation. I'm only using 2 pumps of foundation, y'all. Yes, only 2 pumps. And I barely even use the 2 pumps. I know this foundation doesn't like match me exactly. It's a little light for me, but you know what? I love this foundation. And the shade before this is too dark, like noticeably too dark. So I don't even care, and it works really good on my skin. So yeah, I pretty much only use like a pump of it, and I put it on the outsides of my face because the insides I'm gonna put concealer. But yeah, y'all, this summer we doing clear skin and no makeup, so we're not doing cake face, y'all, for real. This is a concealer that I'm using. It is pretty much like my skin tone. I'm not really like highlighting with this makeup look. So this is Fawn from the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and the shade that I usually use is Warm Honey, which is like my highlight shade. So yeah, we're going super natural with this one, y'all. Alright, now so to set my concealer, I'm going to use my Sasha Buttercup powder. And don't be afraid to go back in and like blend out your concealer before you set. That's what I have to do most of the time, just to make sure I'm not setting creases, because that's not cute. And I'm not really going to like let the concealer set for a long time with this one, because I don't want to really bake. And to set the rest of my face, I'm using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Which if you don't have this, this is a super duper light powder. Like, if you want to wear like something on your face this summer, you can just put this on your face and a little bit of bronzer and highlight, and you can literally walk outside the door, because that powder is super light, but it like gives color. So yeah, it's not like, I don't know, it's perfect for the summertime. It's not a lot of coverage, but it still gives you something. So yeah, and then this is just my face, like super natural. You can still see like my skin through it, which is what I wanted. So my bronzer is the Kaepop bronzer from ColourPop, and I love this bronzer. It's super natural on me, so no, I'm not gonna look really orange, but it is gonna give me some, you know, color back in my face. Alright, so to highlight, I'm going to use my Glow Kit from Anastasia, but I made the mistake of using the darkest one all over my face, which I never do. I usually mix the darkest one and the one beside it, but because I used just the darkest one, it ended up looking super red on my skin. Like, my forehead looked too red, so I had to go back in and mix it with the one beside it like I usually do, because I didn't want the glow to be super intense. But yeah, just make sure you use like a light hand with the glow, and you know, you won't end up looking how I looked. I did add a pop of blush with this BH Cosmetics blush palette. You don't have to add blush, of course, but I thought it would be like nice with all the little bit of stuff going on my face. For eyelashes, I already had my lashes on, so I didn't have to put those on. But of course, I put bottom mascara on, because that's like my thing. I always do that. And of course, I set my brows too with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. And for my lip gloss, I use this glitter gloss that I love from Buxom. I will leave the name of it down below in the description box. And then just make sure that you spray your face so everything melts together. and you're good to go. This is super natural, and I hope you guys liked it. See you in my next video.